We on? We're on. Morning. Welcome back to the channel. I've had a bit of a going on with the old camera. As you've seen from my social media, it bust. So we've just been waiting for a new camera. We lost loads of footage. Anyway, we're doing it all again. So anyway, so today we're gonna be fitting some engine parts to the bike. We're going to be fitting some of these. Now these are velocity stacks. Oh, get these out. Now these are velocity stacks.
I'm not sure how this
See them? These are by SRS Developments. Ray Stringer. People know Ray Stringer's, you know, well-known tuning guy, and he is involved with Storm Stacy's efforts with Michael Rutter's team in Base B this year. He's building all his engines, I think, and tuning, so these are designed by him. When we get the OEM ones off, we'll compare them and show you the differences, because there's a lot of differences, and the way these are made, I'll tell you how they work. And also I've got a BMC air filter to fit as well, so get these bits fitted, and then next episode we've got a full episode of Dyno and tuning, so buzzing for that. That'll be good. Won't tell you where we're going yet, it'll be a surprise, but yeah, I've had a couple of bikes done there and they've always been mega power and done a real good job of them. So what we'll do now is we'll just get into taking. I've already took the fuel tank off, ready to go. So we'll just take the lid off, take the airbox off, get all the gubbins out and all the old stacks. And but yeah, let's get cracking on with that, and then we'll, like I say, we'll compare on the bench. Yeah, let's get that done. So here we go. Here's the velocity stacks. Yeah, pretty quick, straightforward to get into that. Just take them screws out of there. Here's a standard air filter. Don't want that in there. But yeah, so that's them. Like I say, these move up and down. When you demand more power from the bike, they close up, and then, you know, force more air into the cylinder. But when I get on the bench, we'll compare them to the other ones, and then I'll tell you what the differences are and stuff like that. So let's get these out. And that's them out. Right, so they're pretty straightforward to take out. It's just a few screws. A couple of them are quite awkward to get out. You have to have a long extension with a little Allen key bit on the. You can't just get in with normal stuff. It's quite tight. So, but anyway, those are pretty straightforward to get out. We'll just do some comparison stuff now. So, just show you some of the differences here. It's hard to do this with. So we usually got Eric here who helps me film and do stuff, but I'm on my own today, so you're gonna have to just bear with me a little bit. Right, so these are your bottom stacks. These are for your mid-range and all your bottom end power. Let's move it there. So, and these are the new bottom end parts. You can you see the difference? You see the difference there in see how short they are and how long they are. So this will give me more power because these are shorter at the bottom. They'll give me more power down in the mid-range. They give me a lot more mid-range power and probably miles better throttle response as well. And also the it's the one, sorry, yeah. So then we compare the top ones to the shorter ones to the other top ones and the differences between them. So as you can see, look, they're a lot taller than the new ones. Now this is for all the top end power. This helps with the top end, and also you see inside the Venturis, the tubes, they're a lot of a smaller diameter, and they've got like a swelling effect. Well, this still speeds up the speed of the air into the cylinder, and obviously with the Venturi being a lot smaller diameter, it squeezes all the air in. So it's like ram air forced induction, creates more air, more fuel, more power. You know, the faster you can get it in, the faster you can get it out. So that's why you change air filters, velocity stacks and like exhaust. So faster you can get the air in, faster you can get out, you create more power. Combustion, you know, it speeds up, revs up faster. Yeah, I had no expert on this. I just, you know, it's just something that I'm a mechanically minded person, and I'm into all sorts of stuff. You can say I'm a bit of a Guy Martin. You know, I love how things work, and I'm an engineer anyway, and I'm a mechanic, so you know, I just love it. Absolutely love it. I've got a lot of mechanical sympathy. I'd say I was a bit more kind to my bike than say some of the other lads. They can rip them to, you know, rip them, and I rip my bike, but not like I ain't got the balls, and I haven't got the I've got too much mechanical sympathy, so you know, it's one of them. But you know, I have a good go. Can hold my own. So anyway, let's get these fitted. They get the air filters. So this is the standard air filter, and that's the BMC one. I look at the restriction in the standards, very restricted. Let's see, you get to a light somewhere. See how restricted that is, look. And if I go with that one, look at that. Now, a lot of people say you don't really need to change your air filters for the road, especially because they can let a lot more dirt and stuff get into your cylinders, obviously, in your airbox. And you don't want that, which can stick your valves open, it can do all sorts of stuff. So, but these are alright. It's the foam ones and stuff like that, really, what you really want to stay away from on the road. But with racing and stuff like that, obviously the tracks are clean, aren't they? So you can get away with it a bit more. But on the road, obviously, you know, it's dirty and so there's crap everywhere. But yeah, that's the air filter in. Just pop that in there. That won't take much. A little cheeky look inside the airbox for you. That's your actuator for you to move your stacks up and down. Right, we'll get these fitted then, eh? Get this show on the road. Right, these little clip here, they go in these holes where the old one would be. This is like solely for just keeping air pressure in the airbox. You want as much air pressure as you can in here. Obviously, the more air you can get in the cylinder, the more air pressure you can keep, the more force into the cylinders you'll get. Everything's about ram air and force in these airboxes. The more pressure and air and force you can get into, you say, through your cylinders with the velocity stacks and change your air filter, the more power you're going to make quicker. So that's just a little, but yeah, they're just basically for that. So that's that in, them in there. Looking nice and trick in there now. T20 red top engine. For those who know. Well, we'll just get that boxed up now. Right, so that's that on. We'll just fuel tank next. Fuel tank next, and then got some more little bits and pieces to show you. Let's wang the fuel tank on. Right, so that's all that on. Wasn't much to it really at all. It's not hard. So most of these like tasks that I'm doing aren't really that hard to do. Just do your research on them and stuff like that. But just got a little something else to show you. I don't know if you saw on my social media. I had some 3D printed copies of the World Superbike brake caliper air duct vents. I've managed to mount them sort of temporary. They still need a little bit of fettling, but you know, I've made a couple of brackets and stuff like that, but you can see my torch. See there, look. So yeah, they look pretty trick. Like I say, they're just temporary at the minute. I need to send them to a place to get some like custom brackets made and moulded into it. So I need to get like the 3D scan done again on them, but only tweaking them. But yeah, so that's them. So that's basically it really. Just got, like say, I got the back wheel out. We're having to change the tyre because obviously when it goes on the dyno, if you've got, it's got a Superbike slick on the wheel, and obviously they're not very good for the dyno to sap the power out of the bike, because when they get hot, slicks obviously stickies out and it just sticks to the dyno. It pulls a lot of the power out. So we've got a road tyre just to bang on it for that. But yeah, that's basically it now for that. Like I say, next week in part 7 we'll be taking it to the dyno to see what power she does. So that'll be quite interesting. Makes what it makes at the end of the day. More just make sure it's all, you know, it's set up right, because with all the new bits I put on with the exhaust and with the air filter and the stacks, it's going to be running crap. So it just wants to be running right. I don't know if I showed you this part. I've got, you know what to be. I've got a. There's my torch. Inspection. Not very the best lighting in here, but I've got a Spada scooter brake guard, lever guard. So, but yeah, the brakes are all bled up now. I need to have there's a shout out to a guy who commented in the comments. Who I was on about I wasn't sure whether the front brake was built up properly, but quite a few people have said they do feel these master cylinders, these Brembo master cylinders do feel they are a little bit spongy. But he told me to change the ratio to see what, because you can turn it. I think at 180 degrees, it takes it from like a 18. Yeah, is it 18? So you see on there, look. On there, we've got 18 and 20. Well, it was sat on 18, so I've turned it to 20, and it's stiffened it up. And then I've been reading online, and obviously 18 just gives you more of a progressive feel, I think, whatever it's called. Yeah, something like that, progressive. But the 20 gives you a solid, like a real aggressive feel, and feels miles better now. So that's the next thing we'll do is we'll just take it down the road and see what happens with it, really. But we've got we've got a fun few weeks ahead of us now. I'd say we're not towards the end yet, but there's a few more bits. Like I say, next week the Dyno. Get that set up, get that all running mint. Got the suspension to sort out. I'm gonna get, like I said, I am gonna get the rear shock. I'm gonna get revalved to manual, and then we'll have a look at the fronts. I want to road test it first, make sure, see what everything's like, and as I say, we've got the fairings to get fit them there in the paint shop now and in the vinyl shop, so can't wait to show you them. It's going to be a good surprise. Got some nice parts to fit as well, which will be all revealed when we do the big filming for the reveal video, and so can't wait for that. It's gonna be good. We've got, like, with one of our other mates, he's well into, called Joe, he's well into YouTubing and filming. He has all the proper gear, and he said he's going to help us do the proper end video for the reveal. So it's going to be, it's going to be real good, and then we'll just go from there. Take your own road tests and track days, and then as the weather gets better, we'll be doing loads of road riding and all sorts of adventures. So, like I said to before, and we will. What else we got? So, obviously the bike's gaining more popularity now, and online we've got 27,000 subscribers as well now. So that's a milestone. Can't believe that. Fucking 27,000 subscribers. Yeah, I thought about 3 people liked me. So, anyway, we're gonna obviously want to ride this bike and track day it and use it as it's supposed to be used. It's not just going to be a garage ornament. I used it all last year. Did like nearly 4,500 miles on it, 3 track nights and 3 days. Went to Assen on it, to World Superbikes. So you know what I mean. It's not just it's not an ornament. It's my toy. But obviously we'll get the following this year. Really want to, give back to the people who have subscribed and are interested in the bike, and like, we're gonna try and take it to a few bike shows if I can get on them. I don't know if there's anyone who was been watching or watching at the moment who wants to try and help us out, but I'd love to get it to the NEC, get it on with Yamaha or someone, and just see what they say. I don't know how you get that into all that, or so if anyone who's subscribed on here and watching, they can help us out. But yeah, really want to give back and show it off, really. But like, just let people see it. You know, people will see it at, you know, some of the bike cafes and on the road and stuff like that. So, you know, people are going to get to see it, but a lot of people won't. And so if we can try and get to some of these events. We've already, Barton Bike Night, they're giving us a pitch. So it's going to be at Barton Bike Night. We're going to have a stall there and a stand. We're going to have a Bionic Bikers stand there. That'll be good. We're not just going to have my bike there. We're going to have my mate's bike's on his Ducati, and my other mate's bike, he's got GPZ that he's just rebuilt. So that's, you know, that's a nice little bit of kit. But yeah, it's coming on now. So yeah, that's it for this episode, I think. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to subscribe, like, tap that bell. Next one, Dyno, that's special place. So I can't wait to see that, and hopefully we can get a special person on as well and ask him a few questions. So yeah, I'll see you at the next one, guys. Cheers.